Hello dear students, welcome once again in the channel of Chemistry in Engineering. This is Dr. Jyoti Shegokar and our today's topic of discussion is ozone depletion. Guys, we generally know that ozone is a protective layer for us which is found somewhat away from the Earth's surface, but not clearly idea about all the ozone layer depletion as well as its formation. So guys, today we are here to get the total idea about ozone formation, its depletion, its causes, effects and control measures, which are very much important for our study as well as for our day-to-day life. We must know all these things. Okay, now we with the concept of ozone depletion, we will start. At first, ozone is initiated to form in the stratosphere area. Guys, stratosphere is just away from our Earth surface up to 19 to 30 kilometers, which is just above the troposphere. If you want the total video for the total layers which are of atmosphere, you can get the link into the description box. Okay, so in the stratosphere up to the range of 30 kilometers, there is found one important species which is named as a ozone. Now how this ozone is formed? Ozone is nothing but it is a form of oxygen. Means oxygen is having two oxygen atoms while ozone is having 3 oxygen atoms. It is formed from the oxygen itself. Okay, now how it is formed? It will require a particular temperature, which is nothing but the particular temperature as well as particular wavelength. So which is nothing but the wavelength of ultraviolet rays. Yes, ultraviolet rays, we generally say that ultraviolet rays are consumed by ozone. Yes, so ultraviolet rays are required to carry out the process of formation of ozone, for which it is required. So here you can see one oxygen molecule when it treats in presence of the ultraviolet rays of the range of 242 nanometers. Guys, actually range of ultraviolet rays is 220 to 330 nanometers in which that particular rays are found. So in this particular range, only the oxygen can form its particular that free radicals. So oxygen can form its free radicals, and again next free radical when it is treated with the oxygen molecule, next oxygen molecule, there is a formation of this ozone. So in this way, ozone is continuously forming in the environment, particularly in the range of stratosphere, which is up to 30 kilometers, and it is having its concentration up to 10 ppm. So up to 10 ppm it is found in the atmosphere. Okay, now after this we have to see that how it get depleted. Now number of gases which are responsible for the depletion of ozone layer are from the anthropogenic activities. Yes, from the different activities of human being. So anthropogenic activities, some domestic activities, different type of industrial activities, or number of things which are responsible, which we will see. So here you can see one important gas which is its name is a chlorine. So this chloride, particular type of a free radical, when it gets moved towards the stratosphere range, at that range where there is a presence of O3, which is the ozone, now it will react with that ozone in the same range of ultraviolet light and form oxygen molecule again. Means reverse reaction of formation of ozone is carried out there or is done there. While one chlorine which was there, chloride, it forms chlorous oxide, and when that chlorous oxide treats with next molecule of ozone, there is a formation of next oxygen molecule, and this chlorine, it is not the thing of means it cannot be neglected that this chloride free radical, it is formed there, which is again ready to get consume the next molecule, In this way, this chloride is acting here as a catalyst. Means it is not getting consumed, but it is consuming continuously the ozone molecules. So in this way, there occurs the depletion of ozone. While this chlorine or chloride, it is from the hydrofluorocarbon or chlorofluorocarbon, which is a very important gas which is generally released from the different type of activities of human being, like from the refrigerators, from the different coolants, from the ACs, from the DOs, from the factories of thermocols. This chlorofluorocarbon is getting released, and when it reaches to the stratosphere, it can carry out such type of processes. But actually, whenever there is a process of consumption of ozone, I said earlier, that is in the way that different type of oxides of nitrogen, oxides of hydrogen, oxides of sulfur, they are also carrying out the same same process of depletion of ozone, but that is requirement, means continuously the process of formation of ozone and depletion of ozone is going on there, and due to which only there is a maintenance of the presence of that ozone layer is there. But due to this more amount of chloride which is produced in the atmosphere and it is reached into the stratosphere, it occurs that there is a formation of oxygen from the ozone in the more extent, and formation of sometimes ozone holes at that particular areas where there is a higher chloride is present. So in this way, this is the process of depletion of ozone, and due to formation of that hole, the ultraviolet rays can directly fall on the earth surface and can cause the different type of things that we will see as the effects of ozone layer depletion. Okay, so after this concept, I think it is understood that after this concept, next is the causes of ozone layer depletion. What are the reasons behind it? Number one is a fossil fuels. Fossil fuels means burning of fossil fuels. We know that in the fuels there is a presence of carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, sulfur, oxygen, all these gases are there. And when they are burned, there is a formation of a number of oxides of the same gases which are responsible again for the depletion of ozone layer. Then fertilizers, when fertilizers are used or different plants of fertilizers are there, when they are continuously used and continuously evolved into the atmosphere, they can again reach to the stratosphere and can carry out the same process of depletion. Then after that, transport, rockets, space shuttles, these are actually the things which are directly found into the stratosphere, and directly they are evolved into the atmosphere and release of that gases in the atmosphere where there is a stratosphere, and there is that consumption of O3 will be there. And last is the nuclear test. Nuclear tests, when done, they are again responsible things because there is evolution of number of pollutant or poisonous type of gases which are again responsible for the depletion of ozone. So these are all the causes. Now after that, what will happen if there is a formation of ozone layer? If there is a formation of ozone hole, and directly light will fall on the earth surface, and what will be the different type of things that are effects. Under the effects, number one is a human health. On the human health, like different type of skin diseases, skin cancers, like some when it is directly inhaled, the different type of lungs diseases are there. So these are all the types of effects which are possible on the human health. Then crop production will be minimized. Then different type of presence of the wildlife again can be affected. That is, the mortality rate will increase. With the wildlife, there is a affection on the aquatic life also. And polymer pants means not only the living but also the non-living things can be damaged by this particular type of ozone layer depletion, and directly the light when falls on the earth surface. So these are all the effects. Now what can we do to carry out the carry out the process of this ozone depletion, or to minimize the process of ozone depletion? Here there are control measures. In control measures, number one, agreement and protocols. Actually, internationally treaty in 1887, there is one agreement and which can we call as a protocol also. It is already made, and in this the number of times the modifications are going on. So it must be properly obeyed, then and then only it is possible to maintain that ozone layer. Then next is the alternative technologies and substitutes. Means, for example, if there is a chlorofluorocarbon present in which the chloride and fluorine is present, it can be replaced by hydrogen. So hydrofluorocarbon can be used, number of another substitutes can be used. Then next is the public awareness and education. As we are studying, the public awareness is very important, and guys, it is very important to know, to particularly students. Only they can carry out the evolution in our society. Okay, and last is the research and development. In research and development, if it is induced that what we want to do or what we have to do, then it is very easily possible to carry out the means to get rid of from this particular ozone depletion, and to carry out the number of control measures again, and number of types of research can be done. So in this way, guys, we have seen today all the types of causes, effects and control measures of ozone depletion, as well as we have seen what is the actual concept of ozone depletion. This concept or the ozone which is formed into the stratosphere layer, and due to which only there is a maintenance of temperature is there, because in the stratosphere range of temperature is from nearly from minus 92 to 2 degrees Celsius. That means the highest range, or we can say that the change of the temperature is there. So guys, in this way we have seen today that what is the ozone layer, its concept, and its all the causes, effects and control measures. So guys, as you are staying tuning with me, thank you very much. If you like this video, like it, share it to your friends who are requiring such type of videos, and if you are new for the channel, subscribe the channel and also hit the bell icon. Thank you.